Boom! What is up, everyone, and welcome back to The Perfect Bag. My name's Clint, and today we have a promised video, which is... well, you recognize this, right? This is the Trakke Storr 35-liter canvas backpack. It's a beaut, isn't it? So I promised when I did a walkthrough of this video that I would share a one-bag packing video, walk you through how I utilize this backpack for a week-long, 9-day long trip to Japan that's coming up. So let's get into it. You know what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews. Today's not really a review, but still one take, and still authenticity straight from me to you, and a love of bags. So, goodness gracious, how am I going to approach one bag travel with the Trakke Storr? I wonder. Okay, well, we got a lot going on in this bag, I'll remind you. Beefy straps. We have a very nice laptop compartment on the back, which I don't have loaded right now, but I will bring my iPad Pro 11-inch with Magic Keyboard. That will be my device that I bring on the trip with me. It'll slip right into this little pocket right here. So no worries there. I've got two side compartments for drinks or umbrellas. I did actually pack an umbrella inside the bag, and that's just because I anticipate tossing this into the overhead bin on the plane, and I don't want to mess up or break the umbrella, so I had room inside the bag, so I tossed it inside. When I'm walking around, it'll probably just go right in here. Okay. All right, so I think that's it for the overview of the exterior of this bag. Really good looking travel bag. And I was delighted with how well everything fit. So let me show you how I've decided to utilize this bag for one bag travel on this trip. In this top section here, I've used this for a little tech and office and admin. This is really quick access, and so I want to be able to use this when I'm traveling at the airport, etc. So I've got some documents in the sacoche sling here, which I've decided not to use as a sling, more on that in just a second, and instead just use it as an organizer. So I've got these two pockets I haven't broken into yet, and then I've got my rail pass for my Japan rail pass documents in there. If I get any other documents while I'm traveling, they'll also go in here, not my passport. Again, talk about that in just a second. Then you've got two pockets back here, and I have tossed in, just some cords. I've tossed in a power bank, and as always, links to every item that I talk about and show down in the video description. Some of those are affiliate links, some of them are not, but when you click on them, it helps the channel, so thank you for that. All right, boom. That's it in the first compartment. I didn't overload it. I decided to go with just kind of admin, some cords, some battery backups, things that I will need quickly, on a moment's notice in the airport. All right, let's talk about this thing. It's time to check out the loadout of the main compartment. Boom. All right, I went with packing cubes. I like packing cubes when I'm using a backpack for travel. I think it makes everything easier. I've done 4 slim packing cubes. I'll again share the link, but I've broken up my clothes that I'm bringing into a couple of let's call them little categories. So this one, these are my pants. Boom. So travel pants. I like wearing like a layered or a wind pant. I think it works for just about any scenario. I've got a khaki, a black, a navy, and an olive. And so I take those with me in addition to the outfit that I'm going to be wearing. As you pack, remember that when you wear, when you decide what you're going to wear on day one, your travel day, you can layer a little bit and get creative and then reuse some of those components while you travel. So that's my approach overall. I didn't bring 7 pairs of pants. I don't plan on hiking in the mud. So these pants will be fine to wear for 2 days. No issues. All right. Compartment number 2. This one is my long sleeve shirts. So these are Nike dry fit shirts, and I find that they work really well for travel. They don't wrinkle and they breathe, and so This kind of cooling tech fabric allows for breathability, and you know, it's warm when it needs to be warm, cool when it needs to be cool. A lot of travel experts love merino wool. I love tech fabrics. I think it works really well for me. Buy the clothing that works for you, but think about things that won't wrinkle and think about things that, you know, won't stink. All right, here's that umbrella I was talking about. Just tossed it in the corner over here. And you don't have any other pockets in here. You do have some attachment points that I did not utilize. Then I've got my t-shirts, just a selection of 32 degrees cooling t-shirts. They wear really well on the road. And then this is socks and underwear. 32 degrees socks as well. I love how they feel. And again, they seem to go really well with travel for me. And then just some TMI, but some bamboo underwear. Again, I'll send the link. And, you know, underwear is the only thing where I'm bringing enough days worth of stuff. So it's small, it rolls up tight, and it all fits into one travel cube. So that works really well. Now you may be asking, where are your toiletries? Toiletries are in these. So I've determined that I'm going to use these sections here for toiletries. You know, I'm just tossing in Listerine, Ready tabs, my folding toothbrush. This is chewable toothpaste. So you just chew it up and then add water and you've got toothpaste. Little tablets again, so you don't have to worry about TSA compliance. A pill pocket, just to carry some just medicines with me. Some more Listerine for mouthwash. I just got deodorant and shaving cream and all that. All right, so toss all that into this pocket, and I've got a mini DOP kit, and that's what I decided to use. Instead of carrying an extra DOP kit, just use the pockets here for what they were intended. Sanitizer, and I'm going to use some quick access travel stuff up top here. But that is the full walkthrough of this part of my one bag setup. So why do I say this part? Because when I travel with one bag, I actually travel with 1.5 bags. So what do I mean by that? Check out this. This is the Largo sling, also from Trakke. Very, very nice. And a perfect complement, don't you think, to the Storr backpack. Also in wax canvas, AquaGuard zippers, very similar look and feel. This is my, you know, carry-on in the plane, and it's my city sling when I'm traveling around in Japan. So what do I have? Well, in the front pocket, I've got a gaming device, I've got my AirPods, and I'm trying not to load this all the way up because, you know, I may get some stuff while I'm there, and I want some extra space in this bag for carrying around bottled beverages, etc. Inside this back section here, wow, look at this. So many pockets for days. I love it. So we'll flip this around and I'll show you. In the front section, just a zippered compartment, I've put in a little wallet with some business cards. Then I've got my gimbal with tripod, another tripod. You wouldn't have to bring as many tripods. Battery backup with built-in cords, and my new alpaca travel wallet. Now this is something new that I just got to replace my zero grid passport pocket, but I really like this. I've got a flashlight, I've got a Sharpie, I've got a little compartment here for money, and then a main compartment here where I've got my passport, and you know, I can put in cards. Yeah, excellent stuff. And then there's a slip pocket on the back for anything else that I happen to be carrying or need quick access to, along with a very nice leash. So overall, really happy with that setup for my travel wallet for the trip to Japan. Slipping that into the tech section back here. I'm not bringing my Kindle on this trip. I plan to just be out and about quite a bit and sleeping when I'm not. So that's based on my previous experience with a previous trip to Japan. All right, so y'all will have to let me know what questions you have about this trip, about my preferred loadout. I keep it simple. I don't really, you know, go out to fancy dinners, especially when I'm solo traveling, which is what this trip is. And so, you know, this trip will be a pretty low maintenance travel trip. Toss in bag 1, toss in bag 2, toss in bag 3, toss in bag 4, and then all you do is zipper down. It really is that simple. The packing cubes really help. It's a good setup. I'm happy with it. I hope that was educational for you. I wanted to make sure to show all of you just kind of how I set up for one bag travel, and I can't wait to get started. So I leave in less than a week to Japan. When I get back, I'm going to give a full review of what I thought about this bag. How did it hold up? What did it feel like? Was it useful? And how does it stack up against a couple of my absolute favorites, the Cotopaxi Alpa and the Air Travel Pack 3. So we'll see. Can't wait to share more with you soon. I hope this was an enjoyable video for all of you. If it was, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. Everybody, as always, thank you so much for the love and support, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.